We are on Monday, start of another week, start of another vlog, and I just wanted to quickly check in. Mondays for me are very slow, is the only way I can describe it. It takes me a while to kind of come to, and like I just need a bit of space on a Monday, especially in the morning. I just need like my time to wake up and figure out what I need to do for the week. And yeah, today I've got therapy and I'm gonna pop out with Max for a little walk, but other than that, as I said, a very slow and steady is how we'll describe our Mondays. Are you ready? I'm ready. I am so dramatic. I love it. It is pitch black outside. That's highlighting how much that mirror needs a clean. But yeah, I just had a therapy session. A very much needed cry in that session. I will never not advocate for therapy because it is the greatest thing you could ever do for yourself, even though it is really hard and it's not always easy to do and talk about your feelings and things. But it's worth it. So me and Maxie are just about to go for a little post-therapy walk, as I like to call it, because I was very emotional in that session and I feel like a little bit drained from it, in a good way. I'm not bashing therapy. I just like to clear my head a little bit after the tougher sessions. Highly recommend. Hello, I am so proud of myself because I have been in the office today, and we all know how much of a song dance I like to make about being in the office. Like genuinely I enjoy being in the office, but my social battery is also like whoa. But anyway, I've gotten home, the sun has gone down, and I am taking myself out on a run. I can't believe it. It's purely because I've got that new light and I want to try it. I've tried it on my walks and now I'm like, I need to go and try it on my run. So today is only it's a 4 mile steady that I'm aiming for. Again, not on plan, but that's just what I've decided for myself for today. So yeah, let's get out. Well, no, we're gonna warm up, and then we'll head out the door. I'm learning. Last week was my lesson learnt, and I'm stretching and looking after these legs because they need to carry me a really long way. So I've got to stop neglecting them. So I'm home and showered now. I actually had a really long bath. And that run went well. It was just a steady 4. Definitely colder. My lungs were like, not my lungs, but the back of my throat was like burning when I got back. Oh, that's dramatic. It wasn't burning. It was just like, you know, when you feel like you've got a cold coming on. And I definitely haven't got a cold coming on, touch wood. But it was just like that sensation. But it's also like, I don't know, it's weird. Once you get into the runs where it's cold, it is quite nice because your temperature is like relatively, I want to say normal, but actually what is a normal temperature? But I don't feel too hot, I don't feel cold. The issue is when you stop and you're like, you can feel it then. I also am working on actually warming down after my runs. So, oh no. I put the candle lid on my candle and it's burnt it. I'm working on cooling down and like stretching after my runs. So instead of like stopping the run and coming home straight away. I am doing like a tiny bit of walking, sometimes a jog. And then when I got back today, I just did some good old stretches. So yeah, that's that. So I'm just chilling now, watching Gossip Girl, and I'm basically, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm organising a quiz night to raise money for the charity that I'm running the Manchester Marathon for. So I didn't get a charity space, I got a ticket, and then I just decided I wanted to also raise money for Safe Lives, which is a domestic abuse charity. So it's just a charity that sits really close to my heart. But yeah, I'm basically trying to, as part of the quiz night, I'm going to do a raffle. So I've just been emailing businesses. Zoe's also been businessing, emailing businesses. I'm gonna send out some more emails this evening. I've got Gossip Girl on. I've got a protein shake, which is just so exciting. I really need to get back on it with my protein. When I used to go to the gym, my kind of exercise regime was more or less gym and classes. Then it changed to gym and running, and it was more of like more gym and then running in between. And now it's completely switched to mostly running and then gym where I can. If I don't need to rest up, I'll go to the gym basically. But yeah, so I wanted to say as well, because I don't film myself when I go to the gym. I used to, anyone that's like used to watch me, I used to film my workouts or film parts of myself at the gym, and I just don't feel comfortable doing it anymore, because I sort of realised people, like I was one of the people that stepping into that space was really difficult and really hard and scary. And for me, I just don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable, or like, because I just think it's quite a vulnerable space for some people, and I don't want to kind of make anybody feel awkward, or I don't know. I just kind of reevaluated it, and I was just like, it's not, I don't go to a private gym. It's like, I don't know what is classed as a private gym, I don't know, but it's not my own space to kind of be filming in, and as I said, it's a very vulnerable space for some people, so I just don't do it anymore. But I basically just focus on exercises that support my running in terms of like strength-based exercises and like injury prevention. I could not tell you the names of what I do, but I could show you. But yeah, so I sort of focus more on lower body, but I do try to also incorporate upper body into those exercises, because I know that I can't neglect, my upper body entirely, because that's just as important as your lower body in your running and training and blah blah blah. But I prioritise running, and if I have weeks where I'm particularly tired or just not recovering as quickly, I will skip the gym. But I try to go at least once a week, if not twice a week. You could feel free to judge me on the once a week. You might think the once a week isn't enough, but for me, like, that's better than not going at all. So I try to sort of focus on the quality of the sessions as opposed to the quantity of the sessions. Yeah, that's my life story on the gym. So I'm going to crack on with some emails now and watch Gossip Girl. I'm on 5th series already. I'm just like flying through it, and I just know I'm going to be really sad when I come to the end of it, because I've just, you know, like series where there's loads of series, so you kind of get comfortable because like you're like, oh, you know, this isn't going to end for ages. And now all of a sudden it's like getting nearer to the end, and I'm like, I actually am not emotionally equipped or ready for the ending. Where is November going? Like, where is it going? I haven't started my Christmas shopping. What is going on? Tomorrow it's a week until we go to New York, and we have literally been talking about New York since since Josh accidentally told me about it in April. 2 months before my birthday. But yeah, the days and the weeks and the months are flying round. Just crazy. But while there's still a little bit of light outside, I just wanted to check in. I'm about to head off to the gym in a second. I'm proud of myself today, and I was proud of myself yesterday, because I'm actually sticking to my word of things of I'm going to do this today and then doing it. Sometimes that's the hardest thing. I'm actually doing what I said I was going to do. So I'm just proud of myself for that. It's snowing, it's freezing. I genuinely think this is the coldest I've been this year, and I've got this massive Arsene Wenger coat on, and hat on, a jumper on. But like, you know when I feel like my nose is, and it's not as red as it feels. But just out walking Maxie. It was snowing on, what day are we on today? Thursday. It was snowing on Tuesday, and it's just so exciting, isn't it? Makes me feel like a little kid again. Good boy. Come on then. But yeah, I was looking out the window, and I could see it snowing, and I was just like, oh my god, I want to get out in it. But why didn't I wear gloves? I don't know. Why is it so cold? Oh. I dropped Josh off to work this morning because we're going to a gig this afternoon in Cardiff. We're going to see the Cortinas, and Max is going to doggy daycare with my friend Ree. So basically he works not far from where she lives, so I was just like, I can come and get you. But my actual motivation was, I was like, if I have to drop you to work, I have to get up and I have to eat breakfast in enough time for my run. So I've been back about like 40 minutes now, but I'm just waiting for it to get lighter outside. But also I have been sat on the sofa like this because it's just so cold. I actually got in from the car and the house was colder than it had been in the car. I was like, but yeah, I need to go on my run. I need to stretch. Doing 6 miles steady this morning. Just waiting for it to get a bit lighter outside before I head out, just because safety. But yeah, that's pretty much my Friday in a nutshell. Run this morning, work, and then Cardiff to see Cortinas, and we'll get some food somewhere. Yeah. last night at about midnight and I'm so tired today. I need a coffee. Just picked Maxi up from Rees. GMAs and Cortinas were really good. I'm just pooped. And we have so much to do around the house. I don't know if you can see the mess. I'm trying to move so you can't see it. Today's plan of action is walk Max at some point, tidy up and get the Christmas decorations down, because when we get back from New York we will be in December, so I'm like, it's got to go up before we go, and I know we're not going to get a chance before we go, like in the week, to get it done. So today is the day. Christmas tree is going up. I'm so excited. Yay!
That's right.
This is what's welcoming me on my morning run today. So I'm just about to head out for my long run of the week. I don't know if it'll actually be a long run, and I don't know how long I'm gonna go for, because Stormbird is here and it's really windy and rainy and just gross. So we'll see how we go. But yeah, let's get out there. So we're at the end of this week's vlog, and do you know what, it's been a really fun weekend, a very busy weekend, but a fun one nonetheless. And yeah, I did that run. It ended up being 6 miles easy pace, so which I've got to not put so much pressure on the kind of in between bit. Like, obviously I'm not on a plan at the minute. I think the most important thing for me is sticking to my word of getting out on these runs, which is what I did today, despite the storm Bert that we've got in the UK. But I mean, it wasn't it wasn't that bad, to be fair. But yeah, we go to New York next week, and this is going to be like Cardiff half all over again. The amount of times I bring it up in the vlog, and just, yeah. We went to a friend's engagement party yesterday, and I genuinely spent most of the evening speaking about New York. And I said it, like, when I was speaking about it, because people were saying, like, you'll have to send pictures and da-da-da, and I said, don't worry, I will be plastering it, like, everywhere. It will be my personality for the 5 days that we're there. So yeah, I'm so excited for that now. I feel really festive. We've got the Christmas tree up, and I think since doing that, and because we've got that next week, I'm really in the spirit now. Christmas, and just, yeah, it's just like a magical time of year, isn't it? all the lights up everywhere that you go, and we saw a VW yesterday covered in lights. There's a few of them. There's like a thing that they do every year, but on our way to the engagement party we saw a couple of them, and I just love it. But yeah, trying not to make this outro as long as the last one was, so we're going to finish off with the highs and lows of the week, and starting off with the lows. Do you know, I'm very lucky that I get to the end of the week now and I'm finding it hard to actually reflect on what was hard about the week. I'm grateful for the weeks that I have like that, where I kind of think back and think, oh, what, you know, I'm remembering more of the good stuff that happened in the week rather than the, you know, stressful periods. I would say Monday was quite a tricky day. I don't really know why, but I had like a really good therapy session and I got quite a lot out then, so that helped. Genuinely, I think that's it. There's nothing else that I can say that was a hard point of the week, to be honest, which is a very fortunate thing to say. And then I think high points would be I think going to Cardiff to see Cortinas. I had fun. It was like a fun sort of date night for us. Weirdly, this is the first time that I've been running more than, I don't know, say 2 miles in the colder months. I've actually been enjoying it. It just feels new at the minute, and quote me on that when I get into the thick of marathon training and I'm saying I hate every single second of this. But I don't know, at the minute I'm weirdly like enjoying it. And then yeah, putting up the Christmas tree, putting up the decorations. Those are my high points of the week. And also seeing friends. Saw a lot of our friends yesterday. I think that's it for this week, but thank you so much for watching, and do let me know if you have any thoughts on this vlog, if you enjoyed it or not, and I will see you next week.